Hey everybody, it's Jim with Reverb.com. We are at the Music Man Ernie Ball booth, and I'm here with James Valentine. How are you, brother?
Jim?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you, man. So what do you got holding in your hand, man?
So this is the Valentine. It's crazy. This is a guitar, and it's got my name on it, which blows my mind. It was something that I never thought I actually wanted or needed to do, because I've got a lot of great guitars. I love them, but I've got a long relationship with Ernie Ball. My band in 1999 won the Ernie Ball Battle of the Bands.
Oh.
And that's basically how I moved out to LA. I'm not making that up.
Yeah.
So I've had a relationship with them for a long time. And so they told me, for a long time, hey, come in, let's talk about designs. I was like, nah, it's like we don't need the James Valentine guitar.
Right.
But went in and started talking about what I would need. A guitar that I could basically play through our entire set.
Yeah.
And, Maroon 5 songs, we have a kind of a wide variety of styles within the same set. And so we created this guitar to sort of be able to accomplish everything that I needed it to.
Yeah. So before we get into this, before this you're using a bunch of guitars. What were your go-tos?
Well, my go-to is a Tele. I play some of the Johann Gustavsson and the Fanos.
Yeah. Oh, Fanos are great too.
And Colin. So I sort of had the Tele and the Gibson thing, and so I wanted to sort of create a Tele Gibson hybrid.
Yeah. So the first thing that stuck out when I first saw it is this bridge pickup, which has this kind of staggered pole piece. Is it like a P90 or what's the design elements here?
Well, it's like a Tele. We tried a P90 first because we wanted to do something different, but it didn't really quite have the twang. So, this is Dudley's design, and so it's really more of a Tele type of sound. So it screams and kind of does that country spanky sort of thing, which I really like that sound for riffs. Dirty, which is kind of like. Like Tom Morello, you'd use those Teles and make them sound really heavy, and that's what I was. I'm not as heavy as Tom Morello, but that's what I was going for.
Right.
And then up here, we've got a humbucker, so I still have those warm, jazzier sort of sounds, but in between, that's kind of where I live a lot of the time, and that's kind of where I do more of that's my main funk rhythm sound, which is really important in our sound. That Nile Rodgers sort of, again, attempting to try to sound like Nile Rodgers.
Right. And the neckwood is really interesting. Is it just a really cool dark maple with grain, or what is this thing?
Yeah, it's a roasted maple. It's a maple, and they've got it's a fingered board. So there's each neck's gonna have. Some individualities. It's really pretty, and each one's completely different. This one's kind of got the bird's eye, but some of them kind of are more striped flame.
Cool.
But it's just a maple neck, but it's the roasting process, and I really like the way that feels too. It's nice and nice and smooth. And then the only other special features on this, it's got a coil tap here, which turns this humbucker into a single coil, and then it almost turns into a Strat sort of thing, which is, I've ended up using that a lot for that funk sort of sound too. And then there's an adjustable boost here, which with certain amps, is basically, can be an overdrive pedal, or more often the way that I'm gonna use it is just as a slight boost. In the back here, you can adjust the amount of boost. So you could go just 5 dBs, or you could go up to 23 dBs or something where it's screaming.
It's a sweet guitar. You're gonna find them on Reverb. You should check them out. I'm gonna try and get one of these in my hand so I can hear it. But James, thanks so much, brother.